Bonjour et bienvenue sur LCDH, notre chaîne YouTube d'information dédiée au Covid et assimilés. Nous sommes revenus prêts à vous informer sur tout ce qui se passe dans le monde du Covid. N'oubliez pas de vous abonner, de liker et de partager nos infos.
Au Canada, nous avons l'une des plus grandes révolutions en cours. À l'heure actuelle, 50 000 camionneurs et 1,4 million de personnes se dirigent vers le Parlement à Ottawa. Et ils vont y rester jusqu'à ce que Trudeau démissionne ou qu'il nous rende toutes nos libertés et tous nos droits.
In Canada, we have one of the biggest revolutions happening. Right now, there's 50,000 truckers and 1.4 million people headed to the Parliament in Ottawa. And they're going to stay there until Trudeau resigns, or they give us back all of our freedoms and rights.
It seems pretty obvious to me that Democrats wish we were more like Canada. I mean, let's face it, Canada has a lot of things they wish we had here in the United States. For instance, they have no First Amendment in Canada, which means government can punish citizens for saying things it doesn't like. Of course, there's universal health care, and they tax CO2 emissions in Canada, both of which the Democrats want to impose here. And now, Liberals' Canada envy extends to COVID. And my next guest says that should terrify Americans. Joining me now is Theo Fleury, former NHL phenom and two-time Olympic gold medalist. Theo, great to see you. It does seem like there is a subtle creep by leaders here in the United States to make us more like Canada. But in your estimation, as a Canadian, that would be a mistake?
Yes, very much so. Basically for the last 2 years, we've had a prime minister who has vaccine derangement syndrome where every day he stands up at the stump and that's all he talks about. He doesn't talk about the economy. He doesn't talk about the supply chain. He doesn't talk about, us losing our rights, lockdowns, nothing. It's just straight vaccines. But what's happening, Laura, is right now in Canada, we have one of the biggest revolutions happening, and you probably haven't heard about it because nobody's talking about it. But right now there's 50,000 truckers and about 1.4 million people headed to the Parliament in Ottawa, and they're going to stay there until Trudeau resigns or they give us back all of our freedoms and rights. When you separate people, it's easy to create power through separation. But like I said, what we're seeing in the country right now with these truckers, and it honestly, it has ignited the whole entire country of Canada.
Wow, this is a huge, look at they go forever. This is by Atchison outside of Edmonton, heading to Calgary, January 23rd, 2022, convoy. More than trucks, lots of cars and trucks. Very impressive. Goes on forever.
Thank you.